see if we can get the big boss, Marion, Mim, Davey, Kessler, Carrington, Colby, our president, to see if she can kick the show off. Last time I went in this hall, I was in HR. Oh, she's in here. Come on.
Find it.
Oh my God. That's our president. That's Marion, Mim, Davey, Kessler, Colby, Carrington.
What?
You've never done this. Is her office. Can you say roll the open? You've never kicked off the show before.
Roll the open.
Holy moly, that was amazing. That was fantastic. You're hired.
Here we go. Have a seat. Save your energy. We have an hour.
I said if I was going to do TV, I was never not going to be myself.
Where are the people who are a little bit different?
You're sitting next to one on the couch. Let's just say that.
Be yourself, but not too much of yourself.
Now, here's Jason.
Look at them all. Look at them all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. We have a snowstorm. We have a snowstorm. Hi, everybody. There she is. Okay. Let's do this. There they are. Welcome, everybody. Okay. Welcome to the Jason Show. Let's just tell you the situation here. We have a snowstorm here in Minneapolis. And when I say storm, I mean you would have thought it was going to be Harry Carey, but it was just Harry, just a little Harry. But people are still a little freaked out to drive. So normally we have a full audience, but today, the 8 great right there, the great 8. That's it. Those are the only people brave enough to go through the highways of Minnesota to get to a talk show. That's right. We appreciate them. Thank you, everybody. And good news, you just saw our boss there. That's our president, Marion, Mim, Davey, Kessler, Colby, Carrington. Right before I came out, she said, you know what, Jason? Those 8 people are so dedicated, she's giving each of you a car. That's right, yeah. Just go up to her office afterwards to pick that up. That's right. Let's start with this, everybody. Skin is in for guys this spring and summer. That's right. And we have a guy in the audience. A couple of them. Get ready for that. Yeah. There's a new trend for men, and it's coming from women's fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, crop tops are back. That's right. According to male fashion influencers, showing off your midriff is the hottest look. By the way, this is a picture of our security guard, Justin, right there. That's right, yeah. Justin is more popular than anybody that works here. Anyway, it's being dubbed crop top summer. Reactions to the trend are mixed, with some saying they would never bare their belly, with others open to the idea, even cutting old t-shirts to try it out. That's right. Yeah. Photographer Eric's going to do that on Friday, so there we go. Cue the music, Leo. Let's do this. Yes. Crop top. Yes. Okay, audience. Mighty 8. Give it up for Kendall, everybody. There she is.
Hi. Hi.
How you doing?
Hi. You guys are doing great.
Yeah, first of all, the 8 sound great. My uncle Mike and my cousin Stan,
yep.
You know, they were teenagers in the 80s. Mm-hmm. And if you were a teenager in the 80s, you know what I'm going to say. Guys did this, like cool guys.
I've seen photos.
My dad did this. I know my father did this. I should pull up some photos. That's what they did, and they just cut their t-shirts.
Oh yeah, I've seen Kevin Marcus photos like that. I've seen them, and I'm like, oh my God, Dad, you're like half naked. Oh.
Oh, it's your dad, the judge.
Yeah, the judge. You know, he was younger then.
Yeah, your dad was eventually. Yeah, your dad at one point was younger.
Younger than him. I think he was in his 30s in the 80s. You know, when you did things like that.
That's what you did in the 80s. Yeah, I shan't be participating in this trend this summer. I won't. Thank you, audience. I won't be, as I know. Nobody wants to see the 50-year-old be doing that. I don't want to do that. Yeah.
I don't know.
I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that.
You know who was definitely going to do it the second he sees this and hears that he can do that? Jordan.
Your husband?
My husband is going to do that. He'll be like, babe, did you hear? It's crop top summer for the guys. Let's cut all my shirts up. I want to die. No, let's not.
I'm okay with that. I'm fine. Just go ahead, yeah. Just for the sake of the show, do some, shoot some video and bring it into us.
Okay,
yeah.
Jordan.
We'll do, yeah. We'll do. We should. We should
baby
just
Kai, give him a little crop top.
Yeah, do it for Kai. Do it for your kid.
Yeah.
We'll just do crop top day here on the Jason Show. Everyone in the summer. That's right. Okay, let's go around. Justin's in. Thomas is okay. Floor director Thomas is a no. Jeff is a yes. Yeah. Stephanie Hansen is a yes.
She's ready.
Eric is a hell yes. Yeah. Aaron's a no.
She could be convinced.
Tawny Katane, like you see all.
Aaron just made a Tawny Katane reference.
I don't even know
300 points on that one. Yeah. R.I.P. on that one. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Let's do this. Let's start the show. We should do it, though. That would be fun. Anyway, let's start with this. The truth is finally out there regarding the Princess of Wales, and the news should hopefully quiet the conspiracy artists. On Friday, right after we got off the air, Kate Middleton released this video saying doctors discovered that she had cancer while undergoing abdominal surgery back in January. She started chemotherapy and kept the news private while sharing the news with her family. Now, following this announcement, a royal family spokesperson said the Prince and Princess of Wales are touched by all the kind messages they've received from people all around the world. It's not clear, though, what type of cancer the princess has. I don't think it's any of our business until she wants to make it our business. And I really do hope, my microphone's turned. I really do hope that this keeps now that we know, now everyone just leave her alone. I mean, let her recover, let her get better. Let her do what she has to do. I know that she's a member of the royal family, and with that there comes some responsibility for disclosure. But now that we know, leave her the hell alone. And also, I'm not going to change the way that I felt, though, about the Palace media team, because I personally think, and you can hold both of these thoughts at the same time, not everything is our business, but I think by not saying anything, you actually made it worse for her, because you added to the stress of people coming up with really awful guesses about what could be going on. And I know some people go, oh, she's in a bubble and she doesn't hear that stuff. They know. They know. Watch The Crown. They get the paper every day. Yeah.
And the kids hear things.
And the kids hear things,
They're going to hear things. No matter how secluded they are and taken away from all of that, they're going to hear things. I feel the same way. I mean, no one who wanted to know what's going on, it's the majority of people. There's like the wackadoodle horrible people out there, but the majority of us were genuinely like, what is going on? They've been so open about everything, and then they post this photo that's been edited, and then there's this, oh, I edited it, and we're like, what? It just got so messy. So messy. Unnecessarily messy.
Yes. And I'll say it for the final time, it could have been over in one news cycle.
Yep.
One news cycle, it could have been over, and none of this would have had to have happened for her sake.
Right.
Next up, the final night of auditions for the new season of American Idol happened, and you know, we don't really talk about Idol a lot, but there are some things that came out from this week's episode. The first, it featured a Bachelor crossover. The daughter of former Bachelor Juan Pablo. Remember him? Yeah. We used to say on the radio show, he wasn't so wonderful. But she seems great. Let's look at her.
No te culpo para nada, quiero estar feliz por ti, pero me da rabia.
There she is. And there's Papa, there's Juan, that's Camilla, who was 4 years old when her dad was on The Bachelor. Wow, she looks just like him. He was there to support her. She barely made it to Hollywood, with the judges saying her voice is young, but with practice she can improve. Now, let's go to the one that really is blowing everyone away. One audition really did blow the judges away. It came from a 21-year-old college student who dared to sing an Aretha Franklin song. Watch this.
Stop trying to be someone you're not. Ain't even near me to love you the same that you do.
I am in shock. I grew up with Aretha Franklin. There's certain songs you just don't sing because you just
Yeah, that one.
can't touch the original. And you just made it not only your song, but you did things that it's just beyond.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
You know, having covered American Idol for many years, I also think about, no matter how good your sound system is at home, if it sounded that great on television, can you imagine what she sounded like in person without the compression of a television audio and you know what I mean?
Just being in that room. When you go to a concert, you go to church, you go anywhere where somebody's singing, you can just feel it in your bones too, and that never is going to translate to TV.
And that praise coming from Lionel Richie,
Right.
who, as he said, it's not a turn of phrase, he grew up, he knew the Queen of Soul. He knew Aretha. That praise from him, forget Katie, coming from him, I believe Lionel. If he says that about her, that young lady's going to have a big career.
Yep.
Huge career, yeah.
Nicely done.
And deserves some RESPCT, yeah. We're going to take a break. We'll have more Hot Dish when we return. Back in a moment, everybody. I'm going to go say hi to the 8. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating in our birthday club today. They get a Jason Show pin, sash, and up to $20 of free play at Grand Casino. We love those collector pin. And hey, sign up right now at eventbrite.com when you book your tickets to see our show. And if you can't be here on your exact birthday, we give you a few days before and after to come and start your party with us. We have such a good time. The birthday club's been one of my favorite things we've done in 9 years because it's just fun and nice that you guys share some of your day with us. So come have a good time. I got to tell you, before we get back to the dish, this is kind of dishy. Did you guys see 2020 on Friday over there on ABC?
No.
Holy shnikes. It is.
Jeff had a heart attack right there.
What did you think I was going to say?
What
I
did you
wasn't.
think for the
I'm not going to cuss in front of the 8. I'm not going to do that. No, now they want me to cuss. I'll do it later. That's the after show. No, it was about that momfluencer, Ruby Frank.
Oh, that she's been in the news cycle.
Yeah. And she basically imprisoned her youngest 2 of 6 kids, malnourished. The boy escaped, went to the neighbor's house, rung the doorbell. He was like this big. They tortured him for punishment to make him like basically obedient. They would, this was in Utah. Some of the things they did to this kid, they made him go out on a trampoline in the middle of a Utah summer and jump on the trampoline for 10 hours. And they verified the story. I could cry. They verified the story because you could see the white marks from his sweat on the trampoline surface. And they found him, the neighbor, God bless that neighbor, the kid rang the doorbell and said, please take me to a police station. And they found him in this mom blogger moved in with her therapist. The husband had left, and there was a little girl in a closet. And they found her, and she didn't speak for like 6 hours. They finally got out of the closet. Both of them are now in jail.
Yeah.
And they're hoping to keep them in there for at least 15 years. Awful. I'm telling you this because you can watch it right now on Hulu. It's 2020, the most recent episode on Friday. It's unbelievable, and it'll make you so angry.
There's special places in hell for people.
Oh, that's what Alexis on the radio show said, some very choice words that I firmly agree with. Welcome back, everybody. She's one of the stars of the new Apple TV Plus comedy Palm Royale that I'm loving. You should watch that too. And soon Leslie Bibb will be starring in season 3 of HBO's The White Lotus. She was a guest on Sunday night's Watch What Happens Live and talked a bit about they're already filming season 3. Listen.
Has anyone from the past 2 seasons of The White Lotus reached out to give any advice ahead of you going over to Thailand to film season 3?
I specifically asked to not talk to anybody from the first 2 seasons. I wanted to have my own singular experience and not have anybody else's whatever happen. I wanted to have my own. It's such a exciting time, and I just, you know, you're so lucky to have Mike White write and direct all the episodes. So, and he holds you so safe in his hands, and so I just didn't want anybody else's stuff. I just wanted to have my own, and it's been a chef's kiss.
I can't wait. So all we know about the next season of The White Lotus is it's set in Thailand.
With the elephants.
That's all we know. Literally, that's all the information we have. That's all. But you know what? That's all I want to know. I want it to I want to keep it. I want to see it when we see it.
So we don't know if there's any returning cast members
There's
like
a
there
few.
was last time.
There's a few.
Okay.
Not a lot, but there's a few.
Okay.
It's still one of my favorites. And Palm Royale, actually, it's funny. Palm Royale is kind of the campier, goofier version of it's
White
way
Lotus.
campier. Yeah. Similar vibe, but campier, goofier, glitzier. And you can watch Palm Royale right now on Apple TV+. More dish now, a new battle brewing in Hollywood between a pair of former co-stars. And if anything called for the drama horn, it's this.
Oh, no, she didn't.
So listen to this. Rebel Wilson is calling out a fellow star for threatening her and trying to keep her from publishing her memoir. It's called Rebel Rising. Comes out next week. There it is. And Rebel revealed that she planned to dedicate a chapter to one former co-star to reveal his really bad behavior. Then on Instagram, she said the star hired a crisis team and threatened to stop her from publishing the book. Well, late Sunday night on her Instagram story, Rebel revealed who the star is. Sacha Baron Cohen. Oh. She said that despite the threats, her book will come out. Wilson and Sacha worked together, if you don't remember, in the 2016 comedy, The Brothers Grimsby. If you don't remember, it's because the movie was horrible. She said the experience changed the way she chooses jobs and who she will work with. And right before we went on the air, Sacha released a statement, or his people released a statement.
Okay.
I am paraphrasing, basically denying it, saying that based on eyewitnesses, paperwork, and what have you, they are denying that any of this behavior really happened. Ooh. But as I was saying to Jeff backstage, and I'm a fan of both, but if I'm just putting on my McGruff the Crime Dog hat, why would she reveal this if it wasn't true? It's not going to help her.
No.
You know what I mean? It's gonna, because it might make people not want to work with her for one reason or another.
Right.
So there's no upside to her revealing this. So it makes me want to believe. Here's what I think, and this is usually what happens. I think he has his side. I think she has her way of viewing the behavior, whatever it may be, and I think the truth is in the middle, slightly more toward her. That's how I see it.
I agree.
Maybe, yeah.
I think this is my own personal experience. I think that oftentimes, and I'm generalizing, but this is what I've experienced in life, men sometimes think something's funny, that women, we've been trained and not raised by my mother, but just kind of been told by society we should laugh off and shove aside. And now women are like, that wasn't funny, and it's still not funny, and it never was, and we're starting to say it. And men are going, well, what? What do you mean? I think that, to your point, that is what happened. Whatever it was, not okay. She was uncomfortable as all heck, clearly. And he kept going, and she said stop eventually. And now it's just becoming something that she's like, I'm going to speak out on it then.
No is a complete sentence.
Yep.
No is a complete sentence. Boop. Boop. Yeah. Next up, one of the most loved comedies of the 90s could soon be getting a sequel. Which one? This one.
There is no way that you could have been as bad at hockey as you are at golf.
All right, let's go.
Oh! You like that, old man? You want a piece of me? I don't want a piece of you. I want the whole thing.
Literally one of the funniest scenes of any movie of the 90s. I'm serious. It's so good. That's, of course, get it, Bob. That's Adam Sandler and the late legendary Bob Barker duking it out in Happy Gilmore from 1996.
The price is wrong.
Christopher McDonald, who played Happy's nemesis shooter in the movie, says Adam is working on a script for a sequel.
Yes.
Now, normally I'm not down for sequelizing everything, but this is Happy Gilmore. It's not like you know what I mean? Right. This would be fun. I was just trying to think of the concept, like checking in with Happy now that he's in his 50s.
Right.
Maybe he has a kid, and I don't know. It could lend itself to a fun, and obviously Adam has a nugget of an idea. If the script's basically done.
One of my favorite scenes in movies all time, if you've ever golfed, is when he lays down on the green and he's like, "Go home! This is your home!" Trying to get the ball that's like 2 inches. Yes.
So good. Up next, putting on his dancing shoes once again. Who can forget? I know I can't. Seeing Kevin Bacon dance in the 1984 classic Footloose. One of the best sequences. The movie was filmed at a school in Utah. If you didn't know that, it really was a school. And after this year, that school will be moving to a new location. So for weeks, students have been pushing for Kevin Bacon himself to return to the school one more time to attend their final prom in that building. And on Friday's Today Show, Mr. Bacon gave him a surprise look.
It hasn't gone unnoticed by me, not to mention the fact that you've tied in 6degrees.org, our foundation, and are trying to figure out ways to give back to your community. It's really inspirational. So thank you, and I'm gonna come. I gotta come.
That's right. This year, by the way, marks the 40th anniversary of Footloose.
Wow.
In that story, one of the teenagers, the one leading the charge, she goes, I'm excited about Footloose because everybody else is around here. Like, everybody's excited. She doesn't really quite know why everyone is excited, but she's like, everybody in this school loves Footloose, so I guess I'm going to love Footloose.
So I like it too.
I don't know. I'm of that era. I wanted every one of my dances in school to be like that dance. I wanted to lead a finely choreographed number. You know what I mean? That everyone would like do with me. Yeah, I want to do the whole thing. And my favorite song of all time is in that movie. Let's hear it for the boy.
Oh, he does love that song.
Again, if Fox had a little more money, because that would be the theme song, but we can't afford the rights, girl. We can't afford pictures sometimes, but yeah. Anyway.
I didn't want my high school dance to look like that. I wanted it to look like a Nelly video, you know? That's what I wanted. Thomas likes it.
We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Coming up in just a little bit, Stephanie Hansen is back in the kitchen using Easter candy in unique ways. And then she's making a Dole Whip mimosa. I am down for that. And then it's Monday. We're going to open up the mailbag. And one particular woman is very offended by something that I said. That and more when we come back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Well, from Peeps to Reese's Eggs, it's Easter candy season, everybody, and it wouldn't be complete without chocolate Cadbury eggs. Oh, I don't know, though. They're great to sprinkle in your Easter baskets, but you can always mix them in Blondie bars. That's right. Please welcome our foodie queen, Stephanie Hansen, everybody.
Hi.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. I got all these Eastery things for you today.
You had to put your spectacles on?
I did. You know, we had a little spill right before the show, so.
It's fine. I'm hoping you can convert me because I'm not the biggest Cadbury cream egg fan.
Okay, yeah, I saw you eat one and I know better, so I'm not giving you that.
Oh, good.
I'm giving you a Cadbury mini egg.
Oh, okay. Those I could eat until I explode.
Yes.
Yes, I love those. These right here, these little mini eggs, if you've never had them,
they're delicious.
Is this flour time with Stephanie? What are we doing?
We're
what
doing
is this?
a couple things.
Okay, what do we do? Okay.
So our first thing we're doing is with the eggs.
Okay.
So these are like a sugar-coated M&M kind of.
Oh, yes, they are, ma'am.
They're so delicious. So
may I eat one while you talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember? Okay, last year we did peep bouquets. We had the peeps that line. So I'm using, instead of jelly beans or peeps, I used the Cadbury mini eggs to make a little flower center arrangement for your table. Yeah, so kind of cute. So that's one thing you can do.
Okay.
All you do is you take a smaller vessel and put it inside a larger vessel. In this one, I have actual carrots. So I shredded the carrots.
Okay.
And put them, you can see there's a hole inside there where the water for the flowers will go. But so you can make like a little Easter arrangement for your table. It's way cheaper than
buying one?
Yeah, trying to buy something.
Yeah.
And it's fun. You like, again, I'm always talking about kids, like I have had more than one because I haven't. But
no, we have kids visit.
Yeah, if you want to do it with kids, it's super fun.
I love that carrot thing. That's cool.
Okay, so here we go. We have carrot. Like when you buy organic carrots, you get all the greens.
Yeah.
So you're just going to use them as like a base for your pretty tulip arrangement.
Stephanie, you are just one multi-talented lady.
You know,
I'm telling you.
Martha Stewart's apple did not fall far from my tree.
No.
I'm like the messier, not Hamptons version of Martha Stewart.
You're the Golden Valley version.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
But I mean, how cute is that? I always think it's when you're like cooking to use what you're using in your dishes as like a garnish or as a table arrangement.
And that smells very fresh.
Yeah. So,
I love that stuff.
I mean, doesn't that look cute?
It does look really cute.
Also,
I'll never do it, but that looks really cute. Yeah, yeah.
You might.
You know what?
You're the man that has a table arranged in your house right now. You do, don't you? I know this about you.
I do. Our table's always set. Yeah. Just in case people pop by. You never know. We never know.
They never eat there, but you know.
Yeah.
But you like a good table.
I like a good tablescape. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have that.
So that's that. So then I made.
I'll get rid of your scraps here. What are we making?
You can just leave them.
Okay. What are we
making? I wanted to make blondies because I wanted to use those Cadbury mini eggs.
Yes.
Because I think they're so delicious. And a normal blondie, you might have like chocolate chips. So I made the blondie batter, which is basically like a cookie batter. It's a little thinner.
Jeff and I were having a debate in the office. And you guys please feel free to weigh in. Ultimately, what's better, a brownie or a blondie? Blondie.
That is a hard question,
right?
Because I do love a good brownie. But for this particular application...
May I just go ahead and start?
Yeah, I want to give you a good one. Do you have a good one? Okay.
Yeah. Is that a good one? Okay.
So you make the blondie batter, and then you put the mini Cadbury eggs, so you get crunch. You get a good hit of chocolate, and then there's actually little white chocolate chips in there, too. So the cookie to ratio of candy really feels delicious to me. I think it feels delicious to you too.
This is real good.
Yeah, so and they look really cute. So you can just see like they look really cute. They're buttery and delicious. What you do to make sure that the candies stay kind of in the batter and don't sink to the bottom.
I was just going to ask that because they're heavy.
Yeah, you toss them in a little bit of flour. And then that creates an outside exterior that sticks.
Really?
And so they don't sink. Yeah, you can do that with like blueberries in pancake batter. Yeah, it's kind of a hack, kind of a trick.
You roll them around in flour?
You just shake it in like 2 tablespoons of flour.
Shiver me timbers. I never knew that.
Yeah. You know how when you make like a muffin and all the like raspberries or whatever fall to the bottom? That prevents that from happening.
Oh.
So,
Steph.
Yeah, these are your Easter blondies. If you just want like a little treat for whoever is coming over.
How long does that take to make?
Oh my gosh, 5 minutes tops.
What?
And then it bakes for like 35 minutes.
That's it?
Yeah, it goes so fast. It's just like making a chocolate chip cookie, but you don't have to do all the cooking. You just put it in a pan and it's done. 8 by 8.
By the way, I'm just going to tell you, and we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to drink. You were not here, but you were a huge hit in the latest fast food field trip.
Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen it, all I'm going to say is if you see... Now, Leo, take camera 7. If you see a strange woman in a car and she's alone eating Taco Bell,
It's probably me.
it's probably Stephanie Hansen. It's probably Stephanie Hansen. That's right.
It's probably me.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I was so happy that we got Jeff to try the cheesy double gordita.
Okay,
Or
but I will
cheesy
tell you,
double taco.
the real reason I'm bringing this up is there is controversy with you.
I hate it all?
People are very mad at you because, and if you didn't watch it, please go watch on our social. Poor photographer Eric, we never feed him. He never gets food. Stephanie herself goes, oh, let's give Eric the leftover gordita crunch. She hands it to Eric, and then seconds later, like a velociraptor, she takes it back and proceeds to eat the whole damn thing, leaving Eric with nothing.
Now, Eric,
Yeah.
I know, would defend me in this situation. Eric and I have eaten together. Eric has spent time at my cabin. I give Eric food. Eric and I are fine. I just really wanted to eat that double stuffed taco.
You can see it on our Jason socials. When we come back, we're making a Dole Whip Mimosa. Next. Back in a moment, everybody.
Oh my God, how cute is
That is so, I love that. We are in the kitchen with Stephanie Hansen. We're making some Easter treats with Stephanie Hansen. We made the blondies. I yelled at you for Eric. Okay, we
made some flower arrangements.
We made some flower arrangements. Check, check, check. And now we're drinking. And thank you. The Mighty Eight drove all this way for some, and I gotta, especially for you guys in Orlando, when you mentioned Dole Whip to me, because my favorite treat at Walt Disney World is a Dole Whip. So
I know this about you.
Yeah. What is this?
This is a Dole Whip Mimosa, and I'm making it for you, Orlando, all right? Because the first time I ever had a Dole Whip was with Jace at Disney, right?
Yeah, and what it is, if you don't know, it is basically like pineapple soft serve. It's really, it's basically what it is from the Dole people, and now at Disney you can get other flavors. You can occasionally get them in Hawaii, and I know, oddly, you can get them at our state fair, which is one of the few places. It's weird. Out of all the places, the Minnesota State Fair carries Dole Whips. But anyway, that's what it is, pineapple soft serve.
All right, so we're gonna make it in the form of a mimosa, and there's this product. It's called cream of coconut. And you could use Coco Lopez too, which is a brand, but this cream of coconut.
Coco Lopez was my stripper name.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
You use?
Thank you. Thank you, row one.
He's not even lying either.
Yeah.
Okay, so this cream of coconut, you use about an ounce.
Okay.
Then you're gonna use some orange juice, and this happens to be a pineapple mango. You could use a pineapple orange, you could use straight pineapple, but you go ahead. The layers look pretty.
Let me move
No,
that
you
one.
can't use it yet, it's not done.
I know, I'm moving it so people can see what you're doing there, goober. Okay.
Well, there's a special thing you do at the end.
I'm just moving it so Mary at home can see what you're doing.
Mary!
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have a little fight.
I know, that's fine. Okay.
Okay, so you get it all mixed in, right? Okay. Then we're adding our 2 ounces of Prosecco. This one. Kendall, only 2 ounces.
Kendall, it's a mimosa, not a keg. It's fine, yeah. Okay.
Okay, here is the magic. It is like a mango sorbet.
Okay.
And you're just gonna put a little dollop on the top. It's probably gonna bubble over a little, I think.
That's fine. Why mango?
Because that's what gives you the Dole Whippy flavor. Pineapple, mango. Do you not like mango? What is that face? What is the face?
Mango is quite literally my least favorite fruit flavor ever.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Like the...
And that one spilled.
It's all right. But you know what? This looks good. I'm going to drink this.
I mean, I don't know about you, but that looks real
That looks real good.
Real Eastery.
Yeah.
Now you have to try to get it in your mouth without spilling it on your
my suit. Like, oh my God,
yeah.
On Friday I had a mess. Yeah.
Did you?
I did.
Like
with
Jeff in the car?
Yeah, it was like the cooking mom. I spilled whip. Well, I was being an idiot, and I put whipped cream, a hose in my mouth, and then it went all over my suit. Okay, may I try this now? Because you yelled at me when I grabbed this last time.
Yeah,
okay.
because the mango is like kind of... You didn't get any on you. Oh, darn, is this good. You really didn't get any on you. It's kind of amazing.
I did, a little bit. Well, 2 suits going to the dry cleaners. So yeah.
It's delicious.
Oh, great. I'm glad. Yeah, my suit thinks it's delicious too.
Super delicious. And
yeah.
if you're having like an Easter brunch or gal pals over, that is a winner. You could also make it in like, should I just keep going?
Could keep going. It's a, yeah.
You could make it in like a big punch bowl too.
Yeah.
And then like float the little sorbet on top.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah. I mean,
nothing not to love, and it's so cute.
You know what I would love though is if it was like actually if it was
you
like,
could have a straw.
No, not a straw. But if it was here, little boy, have a straw. No, if it was pineapple sorbet. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Now I
actually, because
right?
the Dole Whip is kind of an orangey, pineapple-y.
It's just pineapple.
No, they have orange too.
I know, but just pineapple though.
All right,
okay.
Well, all right.
Give it up for Stephanie Hansen.
Can I just point out one thing?
Of course you can.
Remember when I was here a week ago and I did the hack with the herbs?
Yeah.
And I had the mint that was already 2 weeks old?
Look at that.
That is, I've been gone for a week. That is the 3rd week of the mint.
Oh my goodness.
And it still looks brand new.
She's the best. Stream Stephanie Show Taste Buds. Download the Fox Local app for your smart TV. Stephanie Hansen, one more time, audience. We're opening up the mailbag when we come back. Back in a moment. Look at this.
You didn't even get any on yours.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. It is time to read, respond, and gently react to your comments about us and our show. Leo, activate the mailbag. Here we go, everybody.
You got mail.
Yes, we do. Okay, Mark is up first. Hi, Mark. He says, Jason, you have the same voice inflections and phrases as David Letterman. I'm thinking it's because both of you are from Indiana. We do have, now I purposely use, there are some phrases of Dave because he's my North Star. There are phrases like, hold on to your wigs and keys. That's my favorite. I love that. Or Katie bar the doors. I love when, you know, or ladies and, he says ladies and gentlemen a lot. So those are little, but yeah, I think it's the Midwestern. We're both from Indiana. Similar cadence and we call it read patterns or yeah, read flow or what, I don't know. Up next, a big reaction to several of our segments from last week. First, the retro recipe test. Yeah. Now, Kendall conveniently missed this. Aaron Schwab, filling in for Kendall, and I sampled the pie plate salad with lemon jello and canned vegetables. It was interesting. Donna says, OMG, my grandmother made that every time we visited. I absolutely hated it. She usually used lime jello and a bowl instead of a pie plate. I still have flashbacks. Cindy says, once you opened the jello plate, I swear I could smell it. Yeah. And Brenda says, Jason, there's a reason these recipes are in the past. We completely agree. Now, one more person wasn't happy at all about our lighthearted segment and decided to email our show. We're not going to name her, don't want to embarrass her in her town, but they said, this is real, our reaction to the Jell-O vegetable salad was downright rude. She said, some people have served salads like this for years at family gatherings, and it's not nice to put people down. Here's what I want to say to that, and I'm using this as an opportunity. Lighten up. And I mean this. I mean it. I'm not going to beat. I'm in my era of I don't care anymore. When I'm approaching 50, I just don't care. We need to not worry about silly stuff like this. And you also need to know, and I've said it 1,000 times, this show is designed to make you laugh. Everything goes through a filter for that reason. So if we're saying something, don't take offense to it. It's really not about you. It's about the salads. I'm not laughing. I would never intentionally hurt anybody's feeling. Don't project your own stuff onto innocent words from us, because it's not true and it's not accurate. It was a dumb TV segment about nasty salads. That's all it is. It's not about you. It's not about you and your family. Nasty, disgusting Jell-O salads. Aaron loved it. We had to have a meeting about that. Anyway. Next, tons of comments. Now I'm going to get an email from that woman not liking my reaction to the reaction. Yeah. A lot of comments about our latest fast food field trip. Last week, we visited Taco Bell, as I mentioned earlier, with Stephanie Hansen to try the new cheesy chicken crispinata. We heard from a lot of you about Stephanie's guilt eating in random neighborhoods. And once again, we saw Jeff, executive producer Jeff, spill a ton of stuff on his clothing. Well, Jessica says, Stephanie's Taco Bell shame eating is so relatable. I do the same thing when I get Taco Bell after a bad day. I drive to a nearby park, I eat it, and then throw away the evidence in the outside garbage. Danielle in Washington State. Hi, sweetheart. Watching Jeff navigate his meal, I couldn't help think he might need a bib to protect his attire. Your show never fails to brighten my day, leaving me in high spirits. We are getting Jeff a bib for future fast food field trips. And Danielle sent a link to this crumb catcher bib available on Amazon. They make that for Amazons. That will be Jeff in our next fast food field trip.
You know, they make those for babies. That's what that's inspired from.
Yeah.
They have like little pockets in it, so if you drop your food, you can
and
pick
why
it up.
is he so happy wearing that? He shouldn't. That man should not be that.
He can pick up his food if he drops it.
It's so great. Again, I'll say this for the 800th time. Those fast food field trips are what you see is what you get. There's no script. That's truly who Hansen is. That's who Jeff is. That is poor Eric. We will feed him eventually. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Thanks for the emails, everyone. Oh, goodness gravy. Welcome back. We are very grateful, and it means a lot to us to have the Jason Show air in 11 different markets across the country. One more time, here they are. The Twin Cities, Duluth, Rochester, Minnesota, La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Madison in Wisconsin. Our dear friends in Iowa, Cedar Rapids and Sioux City, Iowa, the longtime home of my Aunt Evie. Chicago, Seattle, my second home of Orlando. Hello, Orlando. Be sure to let your friends in these cities know when and where they can watch, and where and when you can watch is listed right there. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. You rely on us for our taste tests. We watch stuff, we eat stuff, so you don't have to. So we have a taste test, a quick one as we wrap up the show. 2 new Pringles flavors, because again, we eat this stuff so you don't have to. What are the flavors?
Harvest blend, because nothing says harvest like a Pringle.
That's right.
Farmhouse cheddar, and this one is sweet potato sea salt.
Kendall, cheers, my friends.
Cheers. Are these healthier? I mean, like, are there less saturated fat, less calories?
No, they just sound healthier, and they look healthier because they look like they have a little nuttiness to them. That's a sweet potato one.
I enjoy this one. Okay, try that one.
That cheddar one I thought was pretty good, too.
It tastes like a sun chip.
Okay.
It's good. I like sun chips. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get your hands stuck.
Remember when you, or how many, like you do this?
I got my hands stuck when I was a kid. Oh, I like the farmhouse cheddar. You look like a duck. These are both winners. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Come up for air. Oh my god.
This is like watching her eat
Good. Did you just shove that in your mouth?
I'm a whole hand eater.
What?
Tomorrow on the show. Speaking of food, there are the pancakes I can't stop talking about. I recently have the fluffiest, tastiest pancakes ever. Find out what they are, how to make them tomorrow. But right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching. These are good. Oh, I like this one better.